doing my internship in my hometown, Taiwan, and the tallest building in the picture is Taipei 101, the landmark skyscraper of Taiwan. This is Taichung, the city I live right now, and Taichung is my favorite city throughout the whole Taiwan. And this is Fengjia Night Market, the most famous night market in Taichung. You can find almost everything here, like the best food, bubble milk tea, stinky tofu. Every famous street food in Taiwan, you can find it here. And the average food cost is approximately 50 Taiwan dollar. Depends on what you buy. For example, maybe like this, it's 40 Taiwan dollar for drink. And if you want to get a flip-flop, you can get it for 150 Taiwan dollars. This is Salmon Lake, the largest lake in Taiwan. Lots of historical heritages have left there. It is one of the must-see attractions for tourists. And this is where I work. We have 5 ballrooms in the banquet center, from seating capacity of 150 to 1,000. We hold many types of different events, like company events, graduation banquets, and wedding, etc. We design the banquet menu with the chefs and plan the whole event process with the guests. So this is pretty much about Taiwan and my company, and let's get into started reviewing my learning objectives. So my first learning objective is how to organize special and perfect events. I'm still working on this. We have the set program for the guests, and most of the guests will just follow the program. Only some of them will want to add some little games to interact with the friends and families. It is easier than what I was imagining. I was imagining like very hard and complicated, and I have to come up every ideas from my mind. But in the reality, I only have to give them a form to fill in how they want their wedding to be. And maybe sometimes I will give them my suggestion from previous weddings examples. So regarding to this objective, I still haven't met what I wanted myself to achieve. But I hope in the end I will plan at least one unique wedding for the guests. My second objective is how to control the cost of every event, including food, workforce, and others. I would say it is hard and easy to control at the same time. The only cost I could control is the food cost. The company also have many different prices of set menus for the guests to choose. If they intend to change the dish, we will discuss with the chef directly to check if it will affect our cost. And about the workforce, the human resource department has to control it. And other costs like electric costs are the costs we couldn't control. There are necessities. The only cost I control is the gifts that give to the guest, like extra cost. Sometimes the guests will ask for extra things like little gifts for their guests, and we could provide them candies. And the third one, learn communication skills and interpersonal skills to bring in more business to the company. This is the skill I gained the most in these 2 months. My colleagues and my supervisor, they really give me a lot of chances to communicate with the guests. And from this, I also gained a lot of friends. I become friends with most of the guests. And each of them are like my family. I treat their weddings like mine. They count on me like that I will give them a perfect wedding, and I will make my all-out effort to make their wedding perfect. And the last one, solving the complaints and ensure the satisfaction of the guests. I haven't solved any so far, but I have received only one from a guest. They were complaining about the food was cold and I didn't know how to solve it. I couldn't solve it. So my supervisor came and the way she solved it was perfect. Like she asked which guest complained about the food first, and the bride said it was the bridesmaid. So my supervisor explained to them the bridesmaid was busy walking around the hall, so they didn't eat the food right away when it was served. And the bride, she understood. So she solved the misunderstood and made the bride and groom led happily. Well, at least they didn't leave with any anger. So they taught me I need to understand the situation first in order to solve it. So this is what I have done and learned in these 2 months. Thank you for your watching.